What's going on, internet? It is your boy Eric Bandholz. Why don't you guys come and take a walk with me? Woo. Today I want to talk a little bit about how to overcome stressful times or overcome challenging moments in your life, and really how to maintain calmness and be able to perform under stressful situations. I think this is something that's applicable not just in business world, but also in life in general. And it's a skill you'll be able to take with you, and a skill that other people are really going to respect you when you do have it. And it's something that I think like a lot of leaders maintain is that calm directive during stressful times. So the first step you need to do is, of course, like anything, it takes practice. It takes putting yourself in environments of stress, knowing how to handle that, and then being able to learn from those mistakes. Obviously, you're not going to be the greatest wizard at stressful events if you've never been through it. So it's that experience that comes with time and doing things repetitively that help you get better. Now, if this is your first rodeo and you want a little bit of advice before you get into that, then it's going to come down to having a plan. And that's understanding the situation and the events that can happen within that situation. So you're not necessarily planning to fail, but you are planning various outcomes. You know, what if this doesn't work? What if this happens? What if that happens? The more you can plan for that, the more likely you're either going to mitigate those bad causes, or you're going to be able to take action with the specific plan if things do go wrong. And of course, if that happens, you already know what you're doing, things are calm, you just follow through with your plan for the unexpected event, or how it should say the expected event. Now, a perfect scenario of that is like your fire drills, right? Hopefully your building never burns down, but because you guys have planned for it, you follow the drill, you follow the routine, you get out of the building safely, you come out alive, you know? And I think that kind of brings me up to point number 2, which is a perspective of things. Try to understand what's really at risk here. You know, what are the top priorities? How big a deal is it really? You know, like, are you stressing out over an exam that you have? And what if you fail that exam? You know, what does that mean? You get a D on your class, you know? You get you fail out of college. What does that mean? I mean, you still have your health, you still have yourself, your friends, your family, your support network. It's not the end of the world, guys. I mean, you're still alive, right? That's the first thing. You're still alive. What can you do to change the pathway, to take control of what you have? Which brings me up to my next point. Man, I'm just hitting at them all in a row, man. The next point is your control. What do you have control over? What can you do to make the situation better? And then what is out of your control? If something's out of your control, you can plan about how you're going to handle it, but you can't try to control it. Right? If you're depending on other people, to a certain degree, you've got to trust them, allow them to deliver, and realize, what can I deliver on? What can I do? How can I handle things? What can I focus on as an individual to make this situation better? So for me, when things get real stressful, like I've got deadlines to hit, or we need to fulfill orders and it doesn't look like things are going to come together, my natural instinct, and not to claim that this is a good thing or not, is to kind of actually shut down, so I don't scramble to action. I don't start doing work. I don't start immediately trying to solve the issue. I kind of like just take a breather, and it's like, okay, well, here's everything that's going on, right? Try to get my bearings, try to get all the information that's going on, try to figure out the scope of the emergency, and then like also, not only that, try to allow my own emotions to settle down, because if I'm starting to make decisions on the spur of the moment, they may not be the right decisions. And I understand that some things do require a set time, and you have to make them in a set time, and you have to make the decisions to the best of your ability. And it goes back to my first point, is that experience, where you can make those decisions that are almost automatic, that have been practiced and rehearsed, that are going to be the best. But if you can, as much as you can, take your emotions out of the process. Calm down, go for a walk. A lot of times during stressful events, a 15-minute walk, 20-minute walk, that 20 minutes isn't really going to make a big difference in the scope of things. And that little walk that you take, it allows you to clear your mind, get focused, understand what you have at your disposal, have a clear mind, and then be able to take control of the situation, do what you need to do to make the situation better. And with those steps, you're going to be able to make the best out of what you have. A lot of my videos you're going to see, it comes down to control, for lack of better words, but even more than that, it's about accountability. It's about ownership, self-ownership. It's about being in control of your actions. And there's a lot of people out there who are victims, and they put the control in other people's hands. And that's a terrible thing. Maybe it's a good way to pad your ego and make it feel like you're never to blame for failures, but it gives so much power to other people. And it takes away from your ability to truly succeed in life. And not only truly succeed, but to truly find happiness with who you want to be. So you can't let other people run your life. You can't have that expectation that if something goes wrong, you're not to blame for it, that you don't have any accountability for it. Here's the thing, if something is involving you in life, you do have a connection to that. And you can just go to the mirror and say, look, I may not have full control of this situation, but I do have some control in this. And here's what I want to do to make this situation better. And that could be relationships with your parents, with your partner, with your coworkers. Hell, it could even be like the barista at your favorite coffee shop. Whatever you need to do to make that situation better. And really to, kind of going back to my other channel, to be the beardsman, to be the wise person, to be, someone who is a leader. And leaders take ownership for things. And they bear that burden of blame. And they do it with pride. Because other people want to be around those who take ownership. So if you can do that, guys, you will be a leader you will find true happiness if you plan to seek it out and understand what you need to do to get there. As always, guys, thanks for the walk. Hope you're not having a lot of stressful situations. I hope that things are going smoothly for you. But in the event that you're running into some hurdles, you're going to be able to get through it. You're investing in yourself. You're becoming a better person. And you need to celebrate that. Sit back, relax, enjoy it. Give yourself a little bit of reward here and there. Especially a reward for watching this video, because you are a wise person for that. So cheers, and walk on. Woo! As a final note, for those who have still stuck around here, it is brutally cold here in Texas. I don't get to wear this hat much, and as a true Texan, I don't have any gloves, and my hands are not operating too well. And rather than complain about it, I take control, and my hands are just going to be cold. So the things I do for you guys, but I love it. It's a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.